back to a long time together.
Once upon a time.
Okay, okay, good stuff. When did you start the same?
No.
Imagine that.
And you're the former chair?
I'm also with, joined the chamber, I'm the director there.
For tonight?
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not?
I wrote my report.
How's everyone doing?
Yes, I know that's.
For attending the meeting. Of interest.
I don't know if it's valid or not, but I treasurer of the Chamber of Commerce. So in case, and so this big.
Which I. Okay, moving. We have a mover for the minutes, for the seconder for the minutes. Any questions on the minutes? Anything? All in favor? Okay.
Everyone's got that. If you don't, I do have a couple of extra copies. Okay. I think everyone can hear me okay, right? Yes, no? It wouldn't be the agenda package. Well, thanks so much for inviting me and giving some. Just to kind of put some proviso around this, counties is I have 10 different municipalities that I work on behalf of the. Well, just giving you the highlights. If there's any more information you need, just let me know. So for counties, we've had a strategic plan and strategic document, but I am going to highlight a few of the areas. These for and we're currently in the process of doing a business retention and expansion report. We'll be taking a look at our strategic areas of focus again come the fall, and we may be so areas of first, we've been assisting the municipality up there in the transition municipality and now going into a not-for-profit board. We've also worked with one of our industrial business into that area, and we're seeing some traction on that. We brought them in, and we've had some great leads from them. We provide support to some of the businesses in your area. Business expansions are. And we've also included up there. When we highlight them, it brings attention to the business expansion of staff, as well as opportunities for them to multi-level business retention and expansion program. This is a ministry program that we've cut getting the businesses and interviews underway, and that's currently been going on. Rolled up into a plan that will be delivered probably towards June, July timeframe, with all the being done, and members of your council will be able to participate 65% of the way through on the surveys. Of tourism, well, you're one of the prime municipalities that know this. We want to make sure we provide the opportunity to support. We run EOS, and this is a contract when the two as well as Ministry of Tourism and the private from June through to the end of August during the prime tourism. Everyone always said, oh, we just need them to area businesses. We'll be looking to extend that and we'll be negotiating that this fall. Thousand Islands and on with the counties. It's starting its we are having the launch on welcome to attend, and we'll be hosting that this year at the Opinacon Resort. In discussions of having a heritage trail, very preliminary to see if there's heritage groups to come together and formulate that. TO 9, 10, 11, Smith Falls. That came forward in coordination with the counties. Previously, the Rideau Heritage Route was in place. We needed the bigger dollars on the website in our future slides there. This is here, and feel free to ask me questions. In the Discover Guide there, we have Thousand Islands and Rideau Canal. Granville. So we have two ways that we work that to ensure that it resonates. Sure package there, Web Invest, and pretty well out of the Discover ones. And then we're also in discussions, Amy will be pleased to hear this. Next slide. If you're not receiving this, please fill out the form or send us an email to get yourself received. It's going out to about 2,700 businesses in the region. Contact. We have a very high open rate on this. So far in 2009, we're sitting at about 2-3%. So we're doing well on that. We also cover our local businesses. We're finding it's picked up in. We get more than just the one bang. We get multiple bangs out of covering our local businesses. that are coming open. They open, they close very quickly. This is our main communication tool that community profiles. You do have a community profile, especially when you've been hosting Chinese delegations. But that is currently available, and it just gives that one website. Go to the next slide. We have 2 micro. This specifically focus on economic development. It is now mobile friendly, and notice is can't quite see it on this machine, but that's okay. You'll see each of the municipalities have a on the business, on the invest site, there's all, and this is basically, we are the route to where your business directory comes in, and we need to do an update on yours. Flows directly through to your business directory. Other municipalities that are linked to this. You can be doing your helps populate our tourism website through encoding, and this is ongoing in process. We're going through encoding all the different types of make sure we're featuring all of our businesses. It is very heavily and we have full access from the back end side to be able to adapt and modify as we see. To digest, hopefully I've covered in 10-12 minutes.
Does anyone have any questions?
Here we go. Thank you, Anne. Great presentation. Tourism related. Can you give us some numbers? I'm talking about the outputs.
Considered on a nexus code that are related to them. So
Related to all business in Leeds Grenville. Do you have stats?
Invest Guide, we do have a little bit more of a breakdown of the top industries, the job types as well. That is based on looking for more. Okay.
There seems to be, and I may be wrong, there seems to be a lot economic, Southern Lawrence Economic Corridor doing. Yes.
So counties do not sit at the on investment attraction. We were already in the investment attraction. Went right in the way of the business retention and expansion. So that has as well. I have a staff of 3 others. Duplicate, but there are places where that does happen.
Lawrence Corridor Economic Development Commission.
So can you bring up that? Yeah, that's the slide I want right there. I'm going to be honest. Come on, get up there. So the corridor islands. The population is getting older. Businesses and jobs back to this area. The corridor does not detour of the mayors and business leaders in the area. Dave brings a lot of clout to the table, having worked on many organizations that will make this a success. At the last meeting, it was decided our township will be invited to the meetings. It is important. Joe Hendricks, Fund Vista, has been working with us as one of the possibilities being considered. If that comes to fruition, for an automotive site were discussed. For regional, the corridor's mandate runs till July. They want to remain or go. I'm sure you don't win. Whoop, back it a little bit. So we looked at actually jobs. I think there were like 20, and 6 of them have actually decided to buy in. On down. And every pretty well notes. I can't speak to the in-camera or the minute. Yes. Actually, Dave, Charlie, and I are going to do a presentation to get an Aquay sometime later. Interested. It's, you know, it's, I thought the more can get done. Yeah. I guess, Amy, what, every time we have a meeting rather than every month? Okay. Any other questions?
Okay. So next on the agenda is the, if it's okay with the rest of the committee, I would like to table this for the next. Yeah.
Parkway Challenge. It's something that's done for the children and also adults of this. People walk, run, wheel, and cycle, and they go from Browns Bay. I've done this for several years, and we're hoping to participate. We could definitely use volunteers. So if anyone is interested, Amy, when the next meeting is actually. But our next meeting is down in town. Can I get the rest of the folks back? Thank you so much.
Just wanted to expand on what George just presented. Economic Development Committee as a fitness. We're also engaging in other businesses. And it also ties into the on either side.
Okay. Oh, Terry?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ordered out of the Fox Run, or is it?
No, that's just where they start. Great for the, like, lot of kids. I think it's a great thing to be involved in.
This is a quick sell, but the first thing I noticed on here is there's no location.
As you say, this is something Carrie just put out. It's actually on the. I think she puts a map. Does she put a map out and all that together for me today? Okay.
That information on this event will be on doing push promotion on it as well too, and will help us along the way.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you again, George. Well, the business mix analysis discussion and the desire to take a look at this a little bit further. So the next thing for the committee, and I think we discussed it, looking at a 2-year for discussion. People have ideas of what kind of metrics they would like to see, how they would like to see, and see what we've accomplished.
Shouldn't table a 1-2 and then another 2, if you want to do it that way. Last meeting about the Tim Hortons Briar in Kingston, the pickleball, the Ontario. If we have 2 major events right under our nose here, and then move out further on a.
Have any, because the metrics we can discuss. Lawrence?
To table the goal setting, because I think they play.
Okay, so let's table both of those. Do you want to look at those later as well?
It's up to the committee. I mean, I'm just bringing it out. Actually do something, we're going to have to get a game plan in motion.
So I understand the previous items need to work in conjunction, but to put some perspective in it, for I'm already fairly delayed in between May and June. So if there is any 9 months, I would like to hear it tonight.
A discussion about it and see where we can.
Well, things like providing transportation with the town of Gananoque. I mean, we're talking thousands of people in this area. Accommodation, like bed and breakfast and the hotel industry. Proactive ones would be also well aware of what's going on with the Briar, but Briar's on. So this may be something they're going to have to back their clock up. His budget, if we're going to partner up with I was talking to him, and he mentioned that with the transportation that T's crossed and I's dotted before you can deal with the transportation on that. So I think with that in mind, collaboration between the two of us to help achieve.
The discussion is whether we look at